There are people right now sitting in their garage, writing their entire album, recording their own entire album, shooting every video, editing every video, all by themselves, and they probably learned it online. You can do all of this at your fingertips.
Oh, baby, let me change your life. You wanna see that you can be anything you want, baby. Let me change your life. You ought to be anything.
Before the quarantine, my album was set to come out on my birthday, which is April 24th. I was supposed to be opening up on the biggest tour I would have ever opened up for. And then this happened and it was like, boom, show canceled, boom, album moved. All of a sudden, I am just home. I got told basically from my record label, you know, we really care about this album. We're going to be able to support the idea in full. But we obviously can't get that done in a pandemic. So I was like, I wonder if I can just start doing stuff myself.
Baby, let me change your life. You wanna see.
I dropped my first video off of my laptop, just wine drunk in the middle of the night. It just kind of went viral that night, and I think that the label was just pleasantly surprised. And I told them, like, I'm willing to learn this. I'm willing to go buy a camera, high quality camera with my own money.
Kehlani just gave me and Bree a call. It's like, hey, we just need to figure out how to do this on our own. We need to figure out what cameras we need, what computers we need, because this is gonna be the new normal for a while.
I told my photographer, Bree, like, if you just want to come like crash in my extra bedroom and work on this every day, let's get to it.
We could just chop it up, we can cut it.
Movie magic. Kehlani had already dropped the Toxic video, and we were like, you know what, we should just start our own production company like now. Like, why not?
And by the time the Everybody Business video came out, which was the first one that we officially produced as a production company, it had a logo at the end of it, and it just made everything feel so like, this is solid, this is real. Kind of officiates everything.
Photography is like my main thing. So for a music video, if I had a problem with something, like, you know, what setting should I be at in video mode? I would just look it up.
Thank God for free online education. I had to become creative director, a video director, a stylist, a makeup artist, a hairstylist, video editor. With the pandemic, coming up with a new idea with the limited amount of space and resources has also been crazy. Like, we have literally used my kitchen, we use my garage, we use my backyard. The wall is actually in my backyard, which is funny. I'm going to be moving from this house in like a month. Shout out to whoever moves into this house, because I shot a very amazing album cover in my backyard. And there is some very freeing sensation that I feel when being able to do it with, you know, my home team. Watching us go through this process, I'm very, very proud of us, because this is someone who just considered themselves a photographer and someone who just considered themselves a musician, singer, songwriter. And again, none of it's possible without the technology. Now we can be this umbrella for like Black and brown creatives and shoot their own thing. So I see it being this thing that just takes on its own life. And I think it's going to be, you know, really powerful.
What up? It's your boy Omega. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share Omega Classic Records, the page and the name Omega, none rhymes greater. So here we have the beautiful, most extremely talented Kehlani. All right, and what I love about this video is that even an artist of her caliber, someone who has notoriety, who has a fan following, that has, you know, built themselves out as an artist. Her business is in motion. She is known across the world. She is signed to a major, but the most important thing is that she did not wait for the major. So as you can see, going through the epidemic, one of the most trying times of our nation, you know, with everything being deserviced, cut down in its time of open hours, operation hours rather, she still was able to figure out how to do these tasks on her own in the house with just a couple of team members and a computer. That's right. She takes this house, she gets videography done, she gets album cover done. She's made the house essentially a landmark. You heard her, like, she's like, you know, whoever gets this house, you know, I did my album cover in the backyard, etc. So it just goes to show once again that you don't need a deal with a major record label in order to produce results for yourself as a musician. You know, you can just come up with the tools on your own and do them. You know, you saw her pull in a photographer, a videographer, and they were professionals. You know, sometimes you got to do yourself a favor and not overload yourself with so many hats. Try not to do everything and find out what it is that you're good at and lean into that. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself. And as you can see, wonderful outcome with that album. I'm not sure what kind of accolades that album has gained as of yet. It still may be too early to tell. So, you know, we may see next year where she's gotten some kind of awards and some songs have made pivotal positions on charts, but we may come back and update on that. The most important thing is that independent artists know that you can't be in this game without some sort of independent functionality. It really starts with you. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your dream. It's what you see yourself being. It's what is in your heart, all right? In her case, Kehlani, she didn't wait because it was a pandemic and we were boggled down with government restrictions and, you know, whatever other things that were holding us back and holding other businesses back that we may need or utilize for goods and services. She did it on her own. She came up with the ideas. She put them to work. Bam, finished product. You would have never thought, you know, being who she is and then being that she's with a major, that she was responsible for the outcome of the properties of that album. She was responsible for how it looked. She was responsible for its presentation, you know. She got in there and she got it done and she went to work, all right? Independent artists, take notice. Nothing can stop you. And don't wait for a pandemic to do that. Do it now. You're looking at an independent artist right now, dead in the eyes, all right? You're here watching and nobody's paying me to do this. Nobody is backing me. I don't have any major record labels on the line. This is me and me only reaching out to my fans and followers on my social media platforms, making it happen. You can do the same thing too. Take it from Kehlani, you know? All right, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching this video. Ask yourself, what do you want to do? Is this something you want to do? You want to go independent? You want to put your destiny in your hands, or you want to let somebody else steer the steering wheel of your ship, distribute your finances to you, come up with budgets that you have to work inside of? Or you want to do this yourself? Sounds tremendous as a task, but there's many artists that have taken this route. And a lot of the artists that have, they've had staying power, which is a very strong and I would have to say often overlooked attribute in a time of Dixie Cup music that's literally used once and throw it away, all right? Take it from Kehlani, you guys. You can do it yourself. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share Omega Classic Record System page and the name Omega, none rhymes greater.